freeze. Hey, first time I called Elliot, gonna tell me to spend $250. Now my chain costs $500,000, and I'm plotting on a silly Billy. Made $25 million, I said Now all of these me better, Shorty say she like me. Dollars worth of game, like I'm wallowing Gilly. Weezy wanna Pluto ride it, hit way too easy. I put your in CC, Celine, Chanel if need be. You really act us, you should've been on TV. You talking like you turned up, you really TD. It's your one and young Weezy, man, it's too easy. Different for every season, showing me they. I feel relaxed, it's like that therapeutic. She take that down, call back so she won't think I need it. Made it out of jungle, my ball ain't got no jumper. My uncle, never met, but I still love you.
Oh, who say does that?
Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA. Live on 2. UK Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we have just about a half season behind us. The rankings are clearer than ever, Greg. You feel confident starting to make some playoff predictions?
Oh, Kevin, it's way too early for that. Injuries, other roster shakeups. There's just still so much that could happen and totally reshape those rankings.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Paul out there with Dumars. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Ewing. This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from Payton.
He's known as one of the greatest and best trash talkers in the game. Payton's endless energy and high motor is really on another level.
Both shots good from the stripe. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Pass to Ewing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Payton outside. Outside for Jackson. It's up a 3. 5 to shoot. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. Here's Iguodala. The shot, no good. And Indiana will come the other way. And the whistle blow is going to be on Andre Iguodala. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Ball against Payton. On the wing, Ewing. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
Ball against Payton. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Love the pass to Ewing. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady left side. Arizon grabs the board.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Now the pass to Paul. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Passes to Love. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. The kick out to Dumars. Hands it from downtown.
Just a tremendous all-around player. Dumars at times showing us the deep range.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's McGrady. Good D by Ewing. Pacers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Love. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. Minnesota on D. It's a 3-point game. Love with the screen for Paul. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
Such a skilled guy to guard. Love a difficult matchup for anybody.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. If you know about Indiana, the Pacers, a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And while Iguodala might not be the star of any team he's on, he's always going to be a major contributor because he does so many things well on both ends.
Harrison, the pass to Paul. No good from outside. And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Trying to end the drought. Ewing gets the rebound. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Paul with the ball. Now Payton defending. Here's Harrison. Good on the triple.
Boy, that's an outstanding find by Ewing. It helps that he's as tall as he is because he's able to look over the floor quite cleanly.
Pass to McGrady from downtown. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
How about dueling from long range? Just going at each other.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Making their way onto the court are your Minnesota Timberwolves Sixers.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
For your Timberwolves Sixers.
Sabonis with the steal. On the wing, Bridges fires for three. And it's Randolph with the rebound. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Sabonis with the steal. Bridges kicks to Oakley. The steal. One-on-one here. Cheeks the pass to Marion. That one, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside, Davis. Goes back up. And Sabonis lays it up and in.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
It's Marion with the drive, and Sean Marion with the slam.
And Marion finishes with strength there, demonstrating how athletic he is with that dunking ability.
Stolen by Cheeks. Drives to the hoop. Nice D from Sabonis.
That is some tough defense. Finishers in our game.
Nance outside tries to keep it alive. Davis kicks to Nance. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Just a model of consistency. Nance brings it every game on both ends.
The Timberwolves have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Pass to Marion. The basket good off the assist from Cheeks. Marion's got his second basket of the game.
And Cheeks is the ultimate orchestrator when it comes to running the offense. A creative guard with exceptional passing ability.
Davis, the pass to Bridges. With 2 seconds left. Stolen by Randolph. Bridges with the steal. And that does it for the first quarter. Pacers lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Pacers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Indiana, they've got Marion. Ewing is out there with Zach Randolph. And it's Chris Paul. And it's Dumars in at the 2. Davis kicks to Battier. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Ewing, good. Ewing's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pacers.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Paul. Pacers leading by 7. Tries the spin move. Here's Marion. Out to Ewing. Paul surveying the floor. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dumars. Rebound, Minnesota.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Battier, the pass to Jackson. Here is Davis, defended by Paul. Back to Jackson. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range. Jackson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dumars against McGrady. Dumars misses. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Battier outside. Back to Davis. Out to Battier. Puts it up from 17. And Ewing sends it back.
Great at knowing when to time and go up for the rejection. Ewing, a superb defender.
And there's the pass to Marion. Ewing inside. Davis is there. Ewing misses. Timberwolves trail by 4. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Battier. And it's Payton in for Davis. And Indiana making a change here. McGrady dishes to Payton. Pass to Jackson. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Iguodala kicks to Abdul-Jabbar.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pacers.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Arizin, the pass to Ewing. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
A towering presence on both ends. Ewing is a nightly double-double threat for his team.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That one is off.
Patrick Ewing, 2 shots.
He's off on the second.
You don't see him have too many of those trips to the line.
McGrady with the ball. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
Oh, hey, Iguodala understands when to catch and fire. This guy has an incredible IQ for the game.
Love with the screen on McGrady. Here's Francis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
How about that screen by Love? That was a wall.
Payton against Cheeks. Pass to McGrady. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his third assist on the night.
Really love watching Payton dish it out like that. He's a true floor general who does an outstanding job of getting his teammates the clean looks.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Hey, we know every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Here's Francis. McGrady covering. With the drive, Abdul-Jabbar knocks it away.
You've got to be aware of where Kareem is now. He's an intimidating, effective presence protecting the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Minnesota.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. McGrady outside. Knocks it loose. Here's Arizin. He's covered by Iguodala. Francis passes to Love. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. McGrady and another three for Minnesota.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
Takes a three. He can't get that one to fall. And the Timberwolves call time.
Substitution.
Got it up. Headshot off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Coach, what happened defensively that slowed them down in the first half?
Well, we're active. They're missing a few shots they normally make. You know, we just got to compete. We got to keep competing the way we are.
Thanks for your time, Rick. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Thanks for tuning in. The story tonight with the Minnesota Timberwolves, they're in a close game.
Man, their fans are loving this one. As a player, man, you could feed off that positive crowd. It could help you build momentum, you know. It just gets your blood flowing, and it's right tonight.
We'll see if they can carry that energy into the second half, both the fans and the team. And let's shift focus to that first half in the paint where two centers are really battling it out.
Well, you look at these two carrying the scoring load, both playing some fantastic basketball in the first half.
We'll see if the imminent halftime coaching adjustments can slow down either guy. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nice game. Great performance by Tracy McGrady.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
We got Tracy McGrady. Jackson is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And there's Iguodala. And it's Payton in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Payton with the ball. Guarded now by Kevin Love. Payton kicks to McGrady. Abdul-Jabbar against Ewing. A second chance effort. And it's Abdul-Jabbar getting it to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 3. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Indiana. Pass to Love. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Love's got 6.
Yeah, and his offensive rebounding numbers that have dropped off a little bit the last few years, but Love still works hard down low and gets his share of putbacks.
Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for Payton. McGrady dishes to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Payton passes to Iguodala. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his 5th assist in this one.
Something Payton does so well. He's a phenomenal distributor and pace setter for this offense.
Ewing against Abdul-Jabbar. And that one drops. He's got 6.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Payton surveying the floor. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And Indiana making a change here. Randolph has checked in.
Substitution for the Pacers, Zach Randolph.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Dumars against McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Iguodala kicks to Payton. Lets the 3 fly. The Pacers pull it in. Ewing's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Ball goes in. Ewing, Babas to Dumas. Inside.
Really a strong move that time to the hoop to force the defense's hand. Chris Paul knowing he's going to either get the bucket, the foul, or both.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Payton dishes to Iguodala. Payton kicks to Iguodala. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 this quarter.
He'll find you if you're open now. Iguodala does a nice job with the assists.
There's the pass to Harrison. Back to Randolph. Indiana moving the ball around on the wing. Again, off the mark by Indiana.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Payton kicks to McGrady. And Ewing with the block. Here's Dumars. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he's a really competitive guy, Joe Dumars, not allowing the defense to overwhelm him there.
Some changes for Minnesota. Oakley comes in for Jaren Jackson, and Elliott subbed in for Andre Iguodala. Kept alive. Left side, Abdul-Jabbar. That's good, and it's Payton with the assist. Abdul-Jabbar's got 7. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Dumars against McGrady. Here's Harrison. Indiana again missing. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McGrady. He's got 10. Here's Payton. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 9.
Boy, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's length really makes him a threat on the offensive glass.
Marion screen on McGrady. Here's Dumars. That's tipped. 1:39 left to play here in the third. Passes it to McGrady for Randolph. And it's McGrady that time on the assist by Payton. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
I love the fact they've done tremendous work on the offensive glass. A lot of second chance opportunities as they've kept that ball alive.
Some changes for Minnesota. Sabonis, he's checked in for Oakland. Mikal Bridges comes in for McGrady. And it's Davis in for Payton. And Indiana with a change here too. Cheeks is checked in. Bridges passes to Abdul-Jabbar. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Francis. There's 45 seconds left to play in the third. Count it. Francis has got 5 points so far.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Davis, the pass to Elliott. Stolen by Randolph. Here's Harrison, covered by Elliott. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Pacers have gone 5 of 9 at the line.
14 foul. Shooting for Indiana, Paul Harrison.
And the first one drops. Larry Nance is checked in for Minnesota. And the Pacers also making a change. Love's checked in. So he gets them both. 26 seconds left here in the third quarter. Davis surveying the floor. Pass to Bridges. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And again, it's Minnesota.
And when Kareem's got it going like this, just let him go to work. Feed the beast and let him eat.
Here's Cheeks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Pacers have gone 7 of 11 from the line. That free throw good from Cheeks.
Maurice Cheeks taking 2 shots.
Cheeks hits them both.
You look at Maurice Cheeks' game, and the intelligence and IQ and smarts immediately apparent. This guy has a head for the game.
And so it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double. And there's nowhere to go but up for him. And let's listen to head coach Rick Carlisle review.
These guys are going to struggle guard movement, but
well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Kevin Love out there with Marion. Then it's Cheeks. Then it's Ewing. And it's Paul in at the point. Iguodala against Marion. Jackson kicks to Payton. From outside, off the mark.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
McGrady against Paul. On the wing, Ewing. And here comes McGrady leading the fast break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
No, tricky play from Payton inside, taking his offense into the defense and making sure he got the whistle.
Joe Dumars, he's checked in for Cheeks. Pacers trail by 4. Here's Paul going inside, uses the glass to finish the layup.
And his handle's simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level, cutting and carving his way to wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
Out to Payton, a 3-ball. It's not going to go for him. And Indiana will go the other way with it. Outside Dumars. Over McGrady. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Zach Randolph's checked in for Indiana. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He told them this is gut check time. This is when it gets real and when it gets fun. We're here to play in these big moments. Let's make this one count. Kevin, by my count, that's 5 cliches.
All right, David, thanks. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
Payton passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in him.
Pacers trail by 6. Bounce pass from Paul. Here's Ewing. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Payton in the corner and taken away by Paul. Feeds it to Dumars. Over McGrady. Here's Ewing. And Ewing slams it in.
Boy, down low, Ewing's strength gives him the upper hand. He's pretty agile as well, helping him push through the contact.
Payton kicks to McGrady. The pass to Iguodala. He feeds it to Abdul-Jabbar. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feet. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 6 now for Minnesota. And it's Paul with the ball for the Pacers. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
and they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team. A big bucket at a critical time. Chris Paul not going to leave it up to anybody else. He wanted that shot.
McGrady outside. Jackson down low. He's covered by Randolph. Jackson misses. Pacers trail by 3. Passes it to Ewing. Out left to the wing. Paul kicks to Murray. Poke loose. Lock at 6. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. McGrady dishes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
McGrady against Dumars. McGrady left side. And he banks in the layup. McGrady's got 4 points this quarter.
Hey, when this team needs a basket, they look at McGrady, and he rarely disappoints.
Timeout called the Pacers. They're behind by 5. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Davis is checked in for Peyton. Ewing the pass to Paul. Back to Ewing. Doesn't go that time. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Dumars against McGrady. Pass to Davis. Now here's Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Davis against Paul. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good by Davis. Now it's a 7-point Timberwolves lead. Paul against Davis. Now the feed to Ewing. Over Abdul-Jabbar. And once again off the mark by Indiana. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. McGrady kicks to Iguodala. Davis dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Shoots over Ewing. The Pacers pull it in. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Love outside. A 3. Rebounded by Tracy McGrady. Minnesota with the ball. Iguodala outside. Outside, Davis. Iguodala outside. Back to Davis. Fires from deep. No good on that one. Here's Harrison. And here's Dumars outside. Off target. And so the Timberwolves take the win. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
Yeah, but I really got a sense that the fans gave them that emotional boost that was needed down the stretch. This crowd, man, they were electric.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owen, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by